Alright, we have started stream, which means that if you're watching this, you clicked on the VOD. Congratulations. You did it. You're incredible. Okay, now time for me to open up YouTube so I can get all the things set up, such as TTS. Alright, let's go to my channel, which is up here. We have 5 notifications. Probably from throughout today. Yeah, oh, this one's from out. I don't think I've replied to this one yet. This damage from flying in firefighter. I think I might not respond to that one. We'll see though. I will go check on that later. But for now, Cosmoteer Speedrun practice. Pretty cool. That's the plan for this stream. Alright, now that I have chat open, just in case if someone wants to communicate, I'll have that. Alright, now I need to go to my messages, but how do I get there? Oh yeah, from documents. Then we have to go to message. Then I need to copy the stream URL, which is this guy right here. Control C. All right. Now I need to go to my this and then delete all this and paste in this guy. Control S. Then, oh, someone liked the stream. How did you do that? How'd you get here so fast, huh? How you do it? Okay, now I need to go over to Discord and go to direct messages, go to this guy, because this guy has the intel that I need, which is this thing right here. This is the code I need to actually put into Python. Okay, and then I can go Windows Shift R. Oh, that's S. Hold on. Windows R. CMD. Open that up. Get the file. Control V. Click Enter, and everything's gonna work just fine. Right? Okay. Ooh, I think everything worked. That's cool. Okay, so now if I text in chat, does TTS work? It might work. Will it?
Cosmoteer says, does TDS work?
Alright, cool. TTS works. TTS works. Just in case if it breaks. You never know.
Cosmoteer says TDS works.
Alright, now that is a little loud, but I don't know how to change that, so we're just gonna have to kind of deal with it. So here is the plan. This is the speed run like category right here. It's called like all fame. I don't actually know, but this guy holds the world record and I want to beat it. It's 1 hour and 6 minutes. I'm assuming I can do that much faster because I mean, if you look at the actual speed run, it's pretty bad. This is the thumbnail I made. Isn't that cool? All right. Wonder who the one person viewing this right now. Whoever you are, happy to see you here. Okay. Let's go over to Cosmoteer because we have to actually, play the game to actually get a speedrun going. Now, because it's a speedrun practice, I'm not like going to actually try a run. I'm going to figure out how to get a run
L88LM says thumbs_up.
Thumbs_up. Thanks. So the plan is simple. We're going to figure out how to beat the game quickly. And we're just going to go on normal mode to do that. So let me wait for the game to load in here. Maybe one day. See, Cosmoteer doesn't like me anymore. I made too many stupid crafts, and now the game's like, nah, you're not gonna load actually. It's gonna take 10 years. Okay. Alternate games. Or alternate realities. I think that's the person's name, right? Walt, that's who made the game. So we're just gonna go into career mode, but we're gonna have like the good settings on. And I don't know if I should load a ship. I don't really. Can I just load like one of my basic ships here? We'll load this guy. This guy seems to know what it's doing, a little boy. I don't know. Well, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the high ranking systems. And I want to see how much fame you actually get. So To beat the game, you need to have 10,000 fame. That's where the speed run ends. So let's travel over to a high system, because that tends to be where you get all the fame from. So the best way is just to travel down and left. Oh, that's right. Okay, we'll do that. So we're gonna go in here. It's gonna take a little bit. We have 8x speed for a reason though. Okay, do this. Click engage, and then we have to go to the right. And then we have to go down to the right. And then we'll be at the system with the most fame. Because the higher the numbers are, the harder the enemies, and supposedly the harder the actual fights are supposed to be, but you can just farm like a lot of fame off them. Okay, the 16 to 18, that's the maximum. So that's where we want to go. So we have to go to this guy. Hopefully we don't run out of Hyperium. I don't think we will. So we should be good. Alright, now we head over to this station. So I did get like 100k credits in under 7 minutes, which was interesting, but apparently it's a better method than what I was doing. Because what I did was like have these guys fight each other. And if you're wondering what a civilian does, basically if I get shot at, I just kind of ignore it. And this is the craft I used in my video where I was like making the nukes 1000x better. Wow. Bro shot me with a railgun, but I just ignored it. Okay. So, apparently the strategy is, right? If I hail this, you can get like the scavenger mission, the exploration, and this gives you 250 fame, which you would need how many? 4 is 1,000, so 40 of these. How much? These give you a lot more fame. Like if you're able to like kill all these guys, you can get a lot of fame from that. So 17 is worth 416, where exploration is worth 250. Now, if I'm able to go to the other satellites in this system, that might be better. We'll see. We'll see what they have to offer, because maybe you get more than 250 fame. Although it would make sense if you had to do that 40 times, and that's why the speedrun is an hour long. Like maybe we can actually like do a significant amount quicker than the actual. Like this is 500. Like you only need to do that 20 times, which is probably better. How much is exploration? Yeah, like if you're able to kill these guys somehow, clear asteroid fields 1,000. Ooh. Yo, if you're able to get like clear asteroid field, let me just like theoretically do it, right? So we want to go over to this asteroid field, and then we want to clear it. Now, how do you do that? Well, you're going to need to get some other enemy like this guy to come in and help you out. And then basically, if I just sit here, they'll come to me, and then in theory, they'll fight each other. Like so. So these two are now fighting because they're on opposing teams. Unfortunately, the asteroid guy won, which is not what we want to be seeing. Like maybe it's not that easy. Maybe literally the strategy is just to go to a system. Let me actually see, how much fame do you get if you go into a lower area? Like, is it worse if you go into a lower area? So I want to know. I want to figure that out. I don't want to actually jump there. Well, I'm being bullied actually. Let me just head out. Let me leave. Pause. Okay, they are not. They are relentless. They are not letting me move at all. What's going on? Am I like tractor beamed? I think that's what's going on here. Bro's just tractor beaming me. Bruh, let me leave. Can I like go 1x speed? Yeah, I think I can. The problem is I think they can't refuel in time. Yeah, because I get moved around too much. Oh, that guy got stuck. Unfortunate. Okay, what are you gonna do to me, huh? Huh, what are we doing here? Are we just killing me? Is this what's going on here? Bruh. These guys are actually actual menaces right here. If I just like fly away, like I'm going over to here. Screw this. All right, you guys can go deal with the asteroid guys. All right, bruh, get off me, man. All right, hopefully these guys can help me out. All right, the enemy to my enemy is my friend. All right, that's what they say. Okay, now that I'm not getting constantly pulled by that one guy, I can now do what I want to do, which is come over here and travel. Okay. So let's go here. Gauge. What happened there? Whatever. Okay. So let's see what this 12 to 14 system, because this is, if this is also 250 fame, then maybe it is better just to travel around and just get infinite fame, basically. That's I guess is the goal, supposedly. We'll see. Okay. Please give me the... Oh, of course this is under attack. Why not? Might as well. I can just go through the stars, actually, because I have invulnerability on. Because I am a citizen. Alright? If you're a citizen in this game, you can just go straight to the sun. The sun is just a suggestion. And you can see how it's reworked. You can see how, like, the fire is going on one side. Alright, so let's see how much this fame, how much fame we're about to get from this. That is the goal. If this gives us 250 fame, it might be on something here. Oh, I want exploration. No, this is 108. So you get 250 fame for the rewards. Unless it like stacks if you have actually explored more of the area. Let me try that. Let's explore the entire region. Let's actually do the mission and see how much we get from it. Because I don't actually know how these missions work, because I never actually done them. So that's why we're doing practice. That's the point. Alright, we're going to go in here, and we're going to scout all out. Now, hopefully these guys don't tractor beam me again. Seems like they're not going to do that, which is nice. How kind of them. Why are we at 1x speed? Probably because more guys showed up. Let's not do that. Alright, this is pretty boring. I'm just going to teleport there. No, when in doubt, just teleport. Okay, why is the game lagging? Probably because there's like 10 battles going on over here that I'm just kind of ignoring. Alright. So let's collect the mission, which is this guy. And we'll see if we get like more. What? We just got the reward. Huh. So we did some exploring and we just got partial reward for it. Okay, that's interesting. Is there another 16 to 18? So I want to go over there. Because I want to see the full benefit of the reward. And then go to a smaller system and see what the difference is. I don't know if we're going to have enough Hyperion. Well, if we don't, we can just travel to an area that actually gives us some. Because we have infinite money. We might have 0 credits, but we have infinite money. Alright, so I think it's just over here, if I recall from my memory. Which isn't that good because I'm sick, but I'm sure it's fine. Okay, I'm sure these two are having a lovely conversation. I'm heading out. Are you kidding me? Did bro actually knock me off? Bruh. 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 Stop. Stop. Stop doing that. Okay, that's it. I'm going in here. Oh my god, the missiles do like so much bounce. Because I'm such a tiny ship. Go, go, go. Get in there. Yes, we're safe. Alright, well, I like to see you knock me off now. Yeah, that's right. Why do I want to go out there? Oh, we're staying here, actually. That's fine. Engage. Okay, goodbye. This is not the area in which I need to go to. Is it just one more? It is. Okay. Cool. That's good. Good discovery right is going on here. Okay. Hopefully we have enough. Oh my god, of course we don't. Oh, and the station we want to go to is over there, which is just nice. Alright, well, hopefully this station has what I'm looking for. We'll see. Let's just ignore all these red dots, or pink dots, just to say. I made them pink, because pink is a much scarier color, in my opinion, than red. Okay, Please, thank you. I don't care about this enemy, alright? The enemy can do its own thing. You know what? Actually, enemy, can you help me out here? Can you, like, kill these guys for me? Please. Take them out. Why is it still after me? Bruh. What? What? Okay, I guess they don't care. Oh, it's my fault for assuming that they would care. By the way, how is this a solar system? There's literally no... There's no star here. There are planet, but no star. Makes sense to me. It seems like that guy's having a fun time going through the storm. Okay, let's just go over here. See if anything new has happened. Oh, we have 2 concurrent viewers. That's nice. Very cool. We have a thumbs up. Nice. Okay. Let's continue to get this mission, I guess. I love it when they like show up for a frame and then like cause you to slow down. I like how the game has to freeze every once in a while because of all the actions that happen. Okay, I need Hyperion, unfortunately. So, please give me that. Can't believe I'd go all this way for some stupid Hyperion. I don't have the money? I'm on, like, free-to-play mode, bruh. Okay, why do I need to pay for things? Bruh. Okay, well... Okay.
Sean Griffin says, why is the ion lighting not hitting?
Why is the ion... What? Wait, hold on. Why is the lightning not hitting? Because I'm on the mode where you're basically invulnerable. I can show you. I'm on the civilian mode. I'm on to do some testing. But the problem is that you still need money, even though you can spawn in like the most insane craft ever. We'll be a little man one. Seems like a cool ship. So my goal.
Sean Griffin says AHH.
AH8. What? Ah? Okay, that makes sense. I don't know why it said AHH instead of just the word. Okay. So I want to go to a 16 out of 18 mission and do like the full explore. See how much fame that gets me. Because apparently you're only given fractional fame for like doing part of it. What button am I looking for? I'm looking for... Nope. I'm looking for the teleport button. Do I not have the Hyperion? I don't. I thought the cockpit was the hyperdrive for some dumb reason. Oh well. I could quite literally just pick one of my OP ships. Well, they're not overpowered. Just I'll pick Cheese. I'll pick Cheese 4. Cheese 4 is just a great ship overall. Okay. Now in theory, we're gonna have enough Hyperion to go anywhere we want. If the game would start. Alright. Let's go to where 16 to 18 happens, which is right here or down here. Let's just head this way. So we need to go up to this way. How much Hyperion do we actually have? Might actually not have that much Hyperion. We have 60. Is that going to be enough? Definitely not, but I'm going to pretend that's going to be enough, and then it's going to work out. Alright? I'm just going to head straight here. So this thing goes at least somewhat fast, right? 60 meters per second, not that too bad. Okay, we're going to ignore this guy. We do not care, because we are invulnerable. Bro, you're not... Did bro die? I don't even know what's on this weapon, or on this gun, or this ship. I don't know why I'm saying all the things that are related to the ship, but not the ship itself. We have some point defense, we have some sideways laser things, we have some deck cannons. It looks like a very cheese ship. Okay, we're just gonna fly through the sun because we do not care. The sun is just a suggestion, alright? The red line is just a statement. Don't actually have to follow it. Alright, can I please get to my destination? That'd be nice. The reason why I'm taking so long, by the way, is that if I did the normal way, I'd be sad. because I'd run out of Hyperion, so I wouldn't be able to jump, and I have 0 currency, so not the best situation. Of course, I get the last minute guy showing up to like slow me down. This guy too? Alright, cool. Alright, please have enough. So we have 60. Oh, did I go the wrong way? Oh my god. Terrible. Horrible. How could I do that? Well, at least this is a short distance. Terrible. Okay, can I not get a guy to show up in my path? It's quite a lot of things, quite a lot of enemies right there. I'm sure it's fine because they're all attacking each other. Yeah, it seems like they're just having a fun time. Alright. Send me to the teleport thing. Hopefully I don't run out of Hyperion. That is the dream. Okay. And engage. Let's go. Alright, one more trip. Could have gone there that time, but unfortunately I had made the critical mistake of misclicking or misgoing. Okay, watch me run out of Hyperion right now. Oh, okay, we're good. Wait, why are we at 57? Didn't we use like 12? Huh? Probably because we have Hyperion in storage, which is why we're able to refill. Alright, let's test this out. We're about to do some data gathering. So, if we head over to the station, right, we're going to have like the Explorer mission. Okay, go away, I don't care. Actually, I think these guys are all just going to die, right? They're going to follow me and then die. So they're going to hit the station and be sad. Yep, go get them. Alright, let's go to the Explorer thing. So right now, if we do it, we only get 250 fame. So, objective. So if we click accept, it's just gonna give us the fame. It's not actually gonna give us the reward, right? Or how does that work? Accepts this mission, adding it to your mission log. Yeah. So yeah, now we have it on the side there. Okay. So let's go exploring. Let's just explore everything that we can. See if we can do good things. So there's 13 signals here. So how hard is it to actually explore? Okay, we're at 2 out of 13. Game is lagging, but that makes sense. Alright. Okay, we can't explore this guy because game decided not to do that. Alright, so we just have to go to every question mark. Which doesn't seem that hard, but it might be difficult. Okay. Cool. If you accept all the enemy tracker things, does that mean that it's going to be like, hey, you already explored all of this? Wait, if I have no money and they hail me, does that mean that I'm fine? Like they'll be like, hey, give us $0. Oh, 4,000? Oh, I'm in the negatives now. Oh, okay. That's cool. You can go in negatives. I didn't actually know that. I've never been so poor that I've been in negatives to this game. Alright. Can you stop slowing down my game? That'd be preferred. Okay. Cool. Cool. Okay, we're at 8 out of 13. So does that mean that you don't have to explore everything? Because it seems like there's more area than we just covered. So honestly, if you overdo it, does it like stop counting? We'll find out because we are exploring. Game is lagging a lot though because a lot of level 18 guys are attacking each other, which is not good if I'm trying to speedrun, but I'm sure that's fine. I might actually watch the entirety of the speedrun just to see what they do. Okay, can my game stop running at like 15 frames a second? Like how I just walked right through their little fire. Okay, we're at 10 out of 13. Let's keep going. There's way too many enemies on screen to go 8x speed, but It's fine. So normally, like in a speed run, you would have like a really fast vehicle. Let's go more negatives. Yep. We surrender. That meant like us. Okay, that's fine. I was gonna say if they surrender to me and I'm like flying away, that'd be funny. Okay. Can I explore or am I gonna just be at like 4 frames a second? Because there's like an epic battle going on here, but I need my frames. Please. Okay, is there like a way that I can get more frames? Can I like go to quality settings, turn everything on the potato? Uh Difficulty, advanced option, uh proof okay, graphics. Is there like something that if I put it on disabled, what happens then? Animate backgrounds. Yeah, fancy lighting effects. Nah. Can't have anything fancy here. Use uncompressed FNAOs compared with not being compressed, enabling this option is very slightly improved visual quality and greatly increased RAM. Okay, that seems like a great thing to have. Preferences? Nah. Okay, I think that's all for like making the game like look worse to run better. But the problem isn't the game, like graphic graphics wise. The problem is that there's 10,000 guys fighting it out right there, and they have like millions of credits worth of stuff. So them dying causes a lot of particles to happen, which means that the game is like not good. So I'll keep all these on. Okay. Anyways, continuing at 4 FPS. Please, can I move? Despawn all the guys that are fighting right now. All right. Can we do that real quick? uh, okay. Oh, can't modify components that are already being saved. What? What do you mean? Okay, game. Game, are we good? Are we good, game? I don't think we're good. I think the game died. A very tragic death. I wonder if it's gonna be like all the mods are disabled, even though nothing happened. Nothing happened in terms of mods. That's what it does. It's like, oh, we disabled all the mods. So I didn't do anything to the game that would make it like die all of a sudden. At least there shouldn't have been any mods. I don't know if I had the nuke mod going. Yeah, see, there's all the mods are off. So okay, game just died. All right, so there's one thing I want to do really quickly before I try again. I clicked continue game. That was not the button I wanted to press. I wanted to press the new game button, but now I have to wait 10 years. Oh, okay. Quit game. To main menu. Alright, I want to make a ship that's really quick for cheap. That's like the next objective. Which I don't know how to do, but we'll see. Alright, how do I make a cheap ship? So, we're going to need the cockpit. We're going to need the hyperdrive. Boom. We got the main two down. Now, I need the small reactor. That's pretty good. And then we're going to need the crew. How many crew are we going to need? 2. So, if I do something like this, right? Then I can have like the thrust. All the thrust in the world for cheap. Something like this. And then, how do I turn now? This doesn't seem like to be the best option for like turning, which like may or may not be like somewhat important. Because this requires 3 crews, so if I just do that, and I have enough crew, I can turn. Maybe I go like this to be able to go backwards. Yeah. Okay. There are no fire extinguishers or anything to like save us if something goes bad, but how fast does this go? 133 meters per second. All right, how much does ship cost? Let's see. I'm gonna call it the speed run basic. Let's see how much this costs. Because this costs like not a lot of money, then that's pretty cool. How do I actually see how much it's worth? I guess I have to go to save ship design. Yeah, it shows me. So I type in SR, it should be the first thing. 65,000. All right, so if we're playing default mode, how much money are you allowed to have? Let's see. So like you have to go on the captain difficulty and then architect. And if I had the SR, how much money is left over? 1,750 is how much is left, which would be enough for like crew quarters. Well, I'm going to go back on civilian mode, and then we're gonna play it out. See if I can get all the question marks to get all the fame or something. We'll see. All right. Where are we now? Okay, where is this 1618? There's one here and one over here. This one requires 3 to go to. This one requires 3 to go to. And there's like smaller ones around it. So, maybe this one, yeah. So we'll go this way and we'll go down the chain. That should be good. All right. Luckily we can just travel now because we have the tiny ship. Should be good. Game should not crash either because we're not going to be like trying to. We'll be fast enough to run away from things. Let's see. So we need to go down slightly, right? Hopefully I'm not going too far down. Otherwise that'd be sad. Then we have to go an extra one. Yep, that was correct. Now we just need to go down again, which is this way. All right. And last but not least, we have to go down again. Okay. Oh, we spawned right on a. This would be bad RNG actually, unless we're able to teleport out of this. We are. Okay, cool. Okay, and this will send us to the solar system we want to be at because this is the highest number, 16 through 18. So that is the best for speed running the game. All right, now we're gonna pretend that we're gonna run, so we're not gonna like try to get caught by these guys, but who knows? I might need to turn off the whole game stops whenever you encounter an enemy. Let me actually turn that off right now. How would I do that? Settings, controls? No, it would be in like gameplay. Allow ship deselection, advance. Ship commands, no. Direct control mode, informational overlays, multiplayer crew. Ship controls, enable collision avoidance, speed. Check the commanding multiple ships simultaneously will instruct them to synchronize their speeds. Oh, okay. Yeah. Break formation. Okay, show commands, always show. Where's like the whole like slow down if you see an enemy? Miscellaneous tutorials, multiplayer, other. Let's show FPS in corner. What does that mean? I don't know. Oh, it's just over there. All right, we have 100 FPS. Let's see how long that lasts. Okay. We're at 19, 16. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so if I click accept, this will add this to the side. All right. By the way, if I just collect all these, is this gonna give me unknown signals? Well, it removed all my unknown, like my thing from the. Huh. So do I know all the unknown signals or what? We're just gonna run through this storm, whatever. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to get the question. Am I gonna see the explore mission ever again? I don't think so. Okay, you definitely can't do this without getting seen by these guys. And I'm definitely gonna get hit by a missile here. Yeah, but that's fine, because I can run away. Yeah, I'd be very dead. Well, it seems like I'm dodging a lot of them, though. Well, not anymore. You have to do like a double back, if you want to survive 10,000 missiles. Let's head back to the station, because I wonder where my explore mission went. It seems to be gone, which I don't appreciate. I want my explore mission, thank you. Let's not do that. Can we calm down here? Alright, thank you. Nope. Wrong thing. This guy. So, what's the situation here? Why is mission type newest? Let me just abandon all these. See what it does if I do that. Because if this doesn't bring back my mission, I'm be kind of sad. Okay. Abandon. Ah, yes, there's my explorer. Oh, so it does count. So, explore new. So I got 8 from that. So if I head over to this other station and do the exact same thing, will I complete the explorer mission? Well, of course, there's a chance that this is like under attack. I don't know what the odds are, but the odds are there. Okay, frame rate is now at 10. Oh, 3. We're in the single digits. Okay, we're back. I like having. So wait, if I go here, right? And then I literally just accept all the missions, am I gonna get like. Yeah. Oh wow, I explored all the explorer things. So now I have to go get the payment from this guy. Okay. So how does this work now? Am I just gonna get 250 fame, or how would this work? Because I'm kind of interested to see. All right. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. It'd be pretty bad. Okay, let's see. If I get like 10,000 fame here, I'd be pretty happy. That's how much I need. 250 fame. So you actually only get 250. Okay. How did this guy do this in 1 hour then? Because that was like 10 minutes. Well, probably not. Probably like 5 minutes. But still, you'd be doing that. I need to learn from the experts here. Oh my, I have a lot of things open. Okay. I like how I keep bouncing back from 1 to 2. Wonder who's the one person watching it? Maybe it's me. Maybe this counts as me doing myself here. Or is this one person that's just watching? Is there someone watching? If you are, you can go text a message in chat. That'd be interesting to see. Maybe Steen Griffin is still here. And they've just been the one person the entire time. Because I don't know. Oh, let's go over to speedrun.com.
Sven_ says I don't know, man. I just got here.
Oh, hi. So are you the
Sven_ says I mean no one here, lol.
Yeah, there's no one here. So unfortunate. Okay, so there's this guy who has the hour and 6 minute speed run. How does bro do it? How is he so good at the game? This is the question that I want to know. Excellent category. We'll be grinding this as much as I can. This guy said, but he has never run the game again. He's using mods. Someone ban him. Look at this absolute cringe ship right here. Starting scout. All right, bro. All right. Start the game here. All right, what's bro gonna do? I'm gonna put at 2x speed. I don't know if my internet can handle this, but we'll see. Okay. Oh, that's not what I want. Okay. So we're just looking around. I guess that's fair. This is unoptimal though. Well, my game is lagging, so that's even more unoptimal. Okay. May I just go 144p? We just need to know what it looks like, alright? We don't need good quality here. Well, we probably do need good quality. But who knows? Okay. So this guy, starting the game, zooms out, looks around. It's already slow. Okay. So bro is plotting it all out. He's got the plan. He's thinking about it. He's really thinking about it. Making sure he understands the entire map like the back of his hand. Alright. I like how my internet still can't handle this. Alright, he's looking down there. He's memorizing the entire map. Let him cook. Okay. So are you gonna like start the speed run, or are we just looking around here? Okay. He clicks. He's prepared to go. Now, if this is something dumb like, oh, they made a patch in the game so you can't speed run, then it'd be pretty sad. We'll see though. Okay, he's doing the whole travel thing, which is fair. Okay. He's going here. He's collecting everything. Alright. Now where's he going? He's going to the other station. Alright. So is he going to the other station just to find it? I think that's what he's doing. Did he already get the... Okay.
Sven underscore says, so what's the objective for Cosmoteer speedruns?
To get
max
all the
fame.
fame. Yeah, it's max fame. That's the goal. So that means you need 10,000 fame. How much fame does this guy have? No, the pixelation. Okay, wait, let me go back. The playback speed of just 1. So that I can actually view this. I can actually... Okay, that's not the thing I want. 720p. Give me the good quality here. So, 4 minutes in, how much fame does this guy have? 250. So does he literally go to like 20 different... Wait, how much you need? So if you get 250, that means you need to go to 40 systems with... What? How? Is that literally the entire speedrun? Nah, there has to be a faster way. Cause like how much fame are you gonna get from this? Like, you're gonna get like barely any fame. Huh? Like, cause this is a smaller system. Like, I understand the whole like you select everything, you go over here. I think you could definitely like incorporate some like enemy killing themselves with this as well. Like, you see how there's like parts that overlap. Like, surely you can do that. So this guy just walks around with this setup, explores everything, and then like, is he gonna explore that? Alright. What does he get here? Does he get all the objectives so he can explore everything? Because if you click this sort of thing, payments of... What? Why did you get like several payments there? What? Payment available. What did you do? Station requesting assistance. Huh? You got no fame for that though. Kind of unfortunate. Unless he's gonna get fame in a few moments. Alright. Yeah, he's completed that mission. Is that gonna give him fame? It does. What did Bro get? Oh, because he explored...
Sven underscore says AI can complete those combat objectives for you on accident.
Yeah. So this guy is just going around and just exploring everything. Does he ever let the AI like fight it out? Like, does he ever do that? Or is this guy just gonna keep doing that? Ooh, mission failed. Ooh. Bro failed the mission. Terrible. So he's gonna upgrade his ship now, right? Yeah. Is that like the fastest ship you can make in the game? What is this time loss? Oh, you need to like actually get the thing. Alright, that's fair. Wow, you had to go back. You forgot. Imagine forgetting what you used in your ship. So is there like a speed cap in Cosmoteer? Is that why this is needed? Hmm. Wow, he doesn't have enough beds. Okay. Repair all. Why is he gonna repair all? What happened? That's interesting. Oh, he needs to place down doors? Wow, this guy is not prepared at all. Wow. Seems like this is like his first run. It's like, I'm gonna set this all up for myself. No storage either for Hyperion. That's interesting. Okay. So this guy got 100k. He built a ship for 40k. Now he's gonna keep traveling, right? That's his plan. I like how white is like the bad guy indicator. That makes it a lot more confusing. So is this literally the entire speed run? Is bro just gonna keep going back and forward? I think that's literally the case. Hmm. You get a lot more fame if you like let the enemies battle it out. I feel than like actually doing this. Like this is probably a lot more consistent, but if you have like some insane AI, like overlap, you can let them fight it out, and then that can be good. So is there? So it's like 240, like the max speed of this game, or why is bro like limiting himself to just this craft? Yeah, I should test that out. No, I'm gonna test that out right now. We're gonna try to make a really fast craft. Let's do that. So I'm just gonna quit this. Alright, let's go creative.
Sven underscore says I think they're hoarding quests in the hope some of them autocomplete from AI.
Yeah.
Sven underscore says more quests, more chances.
Yeah, so their goal is literally just to hope that you get more. But like if you allow them, like if you kite them to fight it out, wouldn't that be like faster? Well, I actually don't know. Yeah, let's try to make the big ship. Like the ship that goes like super fast with like 100k. So you need this large sensor array. I can also use overclock to my advantage, I suppose. But I want to see like how fast you can make a ship. That's the question that I want to explore. So if I like make a straight line ship, I just like put a bunch of like huge thrusters with like these guys. What happens? They put on mirror mode. That's not white mirror mode. There we go. Make sure everything's nice and symmetrical. Okay, cool. So if I go like this, which I don't know if I should use huge thrusters or this stuff. Because if you add this to like one of these guys, does it actually like fully fuel everything? If I like go like this, right? Like ridiculous, over the top, extreme. What is bro doing sort of engine design? What happens? How much will this require? Wow, only 7? I thought it'd be like a lot more. Like, does the crew need to go to each one of these individually? That is the question that I'm going to discover right now. Okay, let's see. Because if you can go to like just the engine room and it like powers the entire thing, no, they have to go to each one individually. Ew. But like once they do that, it's like gonna be all better. Why is there not a door over here? What? Huh? So we said this is like gonna instantly die. We're gonna see how quick this goes, though. I'll put this at like 180 speed. We'll see what happens. So this is either gonna go like really fast or like slow. I don't know. Haven't tested this out. Yeah, this is only going like 140. Yeah, not quite it. Well, actually, stop's kind of good though. And then they have to refuel. Yeah, this is not. It's not the strat. It's not the go big, go home strat. So let's just try huge thrusters then. I think that's what they are using, right? I think they're using a huge thruster build. So I guess you have to go like this, huh? If you want like the optimal ratio. Cause yeah, if you put the power in there, then all of a sudden it works for the whole thing. Okay, how fast does this go? Let's go all the way up here. Yeah, this goes a good 150 meters per second. Yeah, how much fuel does this need? Or power? 1.6? It's kind of wild. I don't think that's true. Right? No way. Hmm. Okay, let's make something a little more ridiculous then, huh? Let's just kind of copy this design, like copy, paste with mirror, and then we'll just go like this, like 5 more times, see what happens here. Now, this is either gonna be really fast or like doesn't work at all. And I want to know which one, so we'll find out. Okay, let's just go all the way over here. Only 153 meters per second? Huh? Why is it only 153?
Sven underscore says the soft cap for speed was 120, then drag ramps up pretty badly.
Okay. So like
Sven underscore says theoretically no limit.
but the limit is like the like drag going up exponentially. So like if you keep building then you'll get more speed, but then it'll become less and less worth it. So you want something that can go like 130 meters per second with like little room. I think that's like the goal you want. So I can try doing that. Okay, so let me just do this, remove everything. Just goodbye ship. Okay, so let's make this nice and compact then, huh? So we want a hyperdrive. That is. Now I don't think we need a really big one, but that should be good. And then we want crew quarters. I don't know, like there. I suppose we want just this is gonna be like refined later, but we'll just have all this be good and readily available. Now, if I could like fuel this all with like a medium reactor, which I think I can, that'd be cool. And then I don't know how many thrusters I would need. We'll just go like this and this. And then I could overclock these. So overclocking this just makes it more efficient, right? I think. Well, if I want to make, we'll just try 4, and we'll see how good this does. You'll see. Because this 4, we get to how much? Are we already at 100? Oh, we're at like 177. Oh my. But these are overclocked, so yeah, they're just on fire and dying. Okay, so overclocked is definitely the play. We just need to somehow feel it now. Okay, let me just stop moving before I burn up again. Okay, so there's a lot of ways to manage the heat here. So if I make the engine room overclocked, this just makes it even more efficient, which means more speed and more power, which is what I want. So that's what I want to do. If I overclocked everything, I think that'd be the play. This is so we can like turn and stuff, which means it's not that important. I'll just like have this be symmetrical for now, and then we can move things around later. Which this is not symmetrical at all. So I should probably make it so that is the case. So if this is the base build right here, definitely want to move this like here, then move this guy to be here. How much crew does this need? This needs 10 crews, so I need something along the lines of like this, and then put this off to the side. And then I'm gonna need a Hyperium thing, which I don't know. Is that gonna be good? Well, if I just have like 2 of these guys here, what's the situation with that? I think that's probably good, and then we have like a storage thing down here, like a small storage, and this will just be for Hyperium. Because if all this is overclocked, then in theory it's going to be nice. Alright, let me make sure everything here is overclocked. Even these guys, yeah. Okay. Let me go to the overclock stuff, because now I need to actually figure out how to make it not explode. So if you have engine rooms, does that like convert all the heat? Or does that not how that works? Because I could add a bunch of like of these heat exchangers, but I don't know if they'll cover the entire area. Because if I go like this, put one here, and then put like one down here, this should work for everything I need. And then I can do this, but now I have not enough command points. Damn, that sucks. We're just gonna pretend that's not a problem yet, and then it's gonna become not a problem. Just like that. Okay, I can do this and this. All right. So can I just make this bigger? I think I probably can, huh? If I just go like this, boom, it's bigger now. Then I guess we can just put the basics up here, like that guy and that guy. Yeah, that should work. Okay, it's either gonna burn up or it's gonna be the greatest thing I've ever made. And it's either one or the other. There's no in between with this crap that I've made. Okay. I don't think I put enough crew on this thing, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna put down all the doors. I can add a few more crew quarters, I think. Let's see. So if I, how much crew do I need? I need 12, so I need another 6. Well, that's not fun. Am I supposed to put 6 crew? Only if I can like shove one of these in here somehow. Could I shoved like this, like here? I could make like this just a little bigger. And then I can shove like one of these in here somehow. So if I like, or I can make it like this, move this guy over back to in blueprint mode. I can move all this over. Okay. Then I have a bunch more room. Look at that. Okay. So I can add our crew quarters right here. And then I can actually move the storage up here, which means that this can be gone. Goodbye. Okay. And yeah. How much crew is required? 12. So in theory, this should be good, right? Let's go with doors everywhere and see if this works. Okay. So this is either gonna burn up in a fiery flame, or it's gonna work just fine. Okay, let's see. But 1x speed. Okay, it's cooling down. We're going to 167. But we are on fire, so not quite the play. I could just attach these actually. And you know what? That's probably what I'm gonna do right now. Okay, so we're just gonna attach everything then. I don't know how we're gonna do that, but we're gonna do that. Okay. Just remove all this, and then let's go to piping. So we can pipe all this stuff out like this, which will work just fine. In fact, delete that. I can add these pipes here. In fact, I can just move, I can turn on mirror mode, move all this up. That's not the center of the ship now, is it? That is the center. Okay, didn't make that mistake, which is cool. Okay, I still don't have the pipe here. Now, the only thing that I don't have is any way to cool off those guys.
Sven underscore says huge thrusters would make a lot of heat, plus you gotta research them in the speedrun.
Yeah, but aren't we gonna have like enough money to do that? I mean, I'll try without any of this like overclocked stuff. We'll see what happens then. We'll have some nice chill normal things. Okay, then let me go to thrusters. Go like this. Because I would love huge thrusters. So I think that could like make it better. All right. Is there still a fire going on? I thought I exchanged all you. Oh, because these are still overclocked. Duh. Okay, that's fine. Very smart. Okay. Boom. Take this guy. Now we're all chill, right? Yeah. Okay, let's see how much boost this gives me. 140, 150. I think that's probably.
Mungbean says what will this ship be used for?
So this is for the speed run, and this is just to go fast, so we can maneuver around things. Like if we need to get to the objective across the solar system, you probably want to go pretty fast for that. Now, I think this just needs like one more area to turn, because right now like turning is just horrible on this thing. So what I could do is I could move this guy down, could remove this stuff, and then probably put this guy like back here, and then put another one like here-ish. And it'll just be like the sideways guys. This is like 12 crew. Yeah, I think this will be good for our purposes. Like this guy can probably turn pretty well. He could stop. How fast does this go? This goes 148. Now, if I were to add one more huge thruster here, what's the end result of that? 153. So for one entire huge thruster, we only get an extra like 5 meters per second, which is kind of interesting. So let's compare this with my let me save ship design, call this SR2 or whatever. Okay, let's see what SR.
Sven underscore says do you think small overclocked thrusters would work attached directly to the input of a heat vent?
Connected directly to a heat vent? You mean like a heat pipe? I mean maybe. Or a radiator? Let's see. I could actually test it out right now. So you do this, that's worth, yeah, that's could be enough. Yeah, you can get like 4 of them. Because this does 250, this does 1,100.
Sven underscore says no piping needed, easy free thrust.
No piping needed? No, but it heats up, right? Unless you use like a heat exchanger. No way, it'll burn. Right? Well, I'll test it out for you. So we'll have a crew, we'll have a cockpit, we'll have a engine or reactor core, and then I'll have overclocked things. I doubt this, but I'll give it a good old college try. Yeah, it's heating up. I mean, maybe if I use like a fire extinguisher, I don't know if that.
Sven underscore says sorry, I meant they don't need power, and you don't need to worry about pipes since it's already on the heat vent.
Yeah, okay, okay. That makes a lot more sense. So I was going to say, like, uh, I mean, yeah, you don't have to worry about power. Is that? Wait, but you need a reactor anyways for the cockpit, so it's not like you're saving necessarily. I mean, is there like a repeatable setup that you can do with like these guys? Like how would this work? Because you need to like do some dumb thing like you have to repeat this pattern because they don't like cross through it. Hmm. Because over the like heat pipe everything, you'd have to move it all around. Uh, I don't know. I don't think this is a valid idea. I mean, maybe, but it's not like a repeatable like quick pattern. Unless I'm missing something. Because if you have like a bunch of them in a row like this, then you need to have heat pipes. Wait, but you don't need crew.
Sven underscore says completely free turning thruster, I wouldn't do this for main thrust though.
Yeah. But wait, do you like not need crew to access this at all? Wait, I want to test this out now. This looks interesting. Wait, so if I cut this and like put it here, just just do not care at all about anything. And then I'll put something like this and this till they're equal. Yeah, this will be fine. So wait, does this just work?
Sven underscore says correct, no power means no crew.
Yeah. Okay. Is it like consistent though? Like if I have
Mungbean says you could even try to cool them with structure passive cooling.
structure passive cooling. Yeah, that mechanic. I well, let me actually just try to go full throttle here. See how long they last. Do they last forever? Wait, they actually last forever. Huh. I don't know. I don't know if structure pa. Oh, they do not last forever. Oh, that's a flaw right there. So the the whole passive cooling thing, I saw that in a video, and I was like, that looks interesting, but I don't know how to do it at all. Wait, it's like a heat map thing. Which one's the heat map? I have absolutely no clue how to find a heat map. Wait, do I like right click this stuff? No. Uh, uh, what is this? Okay. I think your idea of like having it be for the turning is good. I don't think I actually probably don't need it though, because I mean the basic thrusters probably give me enough turning potential already. Because if you think about it, the main point is to go fast. Like turning is like the secondary thing that you want to be doing. So like going 153 meters per second is good enough for like going across the universe in a rapid manner. So I think this guy will be like the final guy of all time. Because I'm gonna make this right here be Hyperium, and that'll be good. I don't like the constant shaking, but I guess that's just a skill issue. Yeah, so I think this guy will be like the explorer guy, explorer drone thing, which is probably important. We can go back to the speed run, see how fast they were going. So I think they were also going like 150 meters a second with their final
Sven
craft.
underscore says freeing manpower from your turn thrusters means you can put them into better spots, and more power to main thrust or moving Hyperium.
I suppose. But then you have to like worry about the heat system, which might slow you down. How fast is this guy going? This guy's going 186 meters per second. How? How is bro doing this? What is this craft? Zoom in, please. Zoom in more. Zoom in all the way. I need to know the intel. Like, how is Brooke getting these payments? What? Explore? Okay. The Rose explored it, and he's getting the payment that way. So, that guy is using 5 large thrusters, right? Or huge thrusters, I should say. I think he shows it off at, like, the beginning, right? Because he has to go through his ships, right? If I remember correctly. I have to wait for the YouTube to load, though. Because this is, like, his starter ship. So I need to go faster, is what I'm hearing. That's what I just saw. So how do we go faster? Well, we need to add more thrust. Okay, I don't want a new game. Resume. So the thing about like moving thrust, like having less guys on thrusters, it's like, is that really needed though? I don't know. Okay, so I know a quick way to make this more powerful. We're gonna do this. We're just gonna hit this good old move a few blocks away so that I can do this sort of thing. Nice. Then yeah. So now there's 6 of them. So how good is that? Let's see. I'm gonna be going 154. Why am I like slower? What? How? How did this happen? What's like if I replaced it all with large thrusters, would that be better? Huge proportional engine capable of pushing ships more than twice the force of large thrusters. So it does more than twice the force, but it's more than twice the size. So it's like, let me see. Power capacity, power use. Thrust is 8,000. What's the thrust on this guy? 3,200. So what's like the thrust per unit of area? I can pull out my phone for a calculator here. This is very important. So if I look at this, let me go into my calculator. Where is it located? Here it is. So for 4 area, or 6 area, I should say, because does it count as 4 or 6? I'll say 6 because, can you like place things here? Okay, so you can place things here, but you can't place things here. So if I go down a large thruster, then it's actually a 6 area instead of a 4. So we take the thrust, which is 3,200, and divide that by 6, and we get 533. Now we take the huge thruster, which is a 12 area. So we need to take, what is that? I hit the window key. 8,000. Right. I'll put like a minus sign here between my answer. 8,000 divided by 12. Okay, so we get a bigger number. Huh. So that means that the huge thruster is worth it. Now, what about this guy right here? So this guy is 10.
Mungbean says probably should only worry about weight rather than area cause I don't know if the nozzle tiles count for weight.
Yeah, I suppose. I suppose that's a good idea. Let's try that instead. What is the weight? The weight is where do I find that? Hold on. There's like some, I'm pulling down all, it's not showing up. Size, well, yeah, the size is 3x4 meters. Mass, there we go. I was looking for weight when I was supposed to be looking for mass. So 11 tons versus what? 5 tons. Okay. So what does that mean? So if we take the 11 tons and divide it by the 12 area, we get 0.9. If we take these 5 tons and divide it by the 6 area, we get 0.8. So the large thruster is actually better in terms of like weight. Not in terms of thrust, but in terms of weight. And I don't feel like comparing them. Wait, there's another thing that I could also test. How many of these can I like put on one of them? I think, yeah, I can like put 3. So it doesn't matter which one I do, or it does matter. But what I'm saying is that one large engine can only handle 3 of them. So am I getting better use out of my large engines? Although I probably could compact them a little bit more, right? Let me just do a design with all large engines instead. Okay, we'll try that. So, go to blueprint mode. Now, obviously I'm gonna go, actually I should make this like should delete everything here, because I need to make it a 2, because like one of these is 2, so, or too long, or too wide. I don't know what I'm trying to say. So I want to do something like this ideally, right? Just have a bunch of large engines and see what happens from there. Because who knows? Because we just want to keep repeating the same ship or the same parts, because then we don't have to get so many blueprints. So now I need to go to actually getting the engine rooms. Oh, I had to like move this up one. All right, that's cool. I need to do the same thing here, I suppose. Okay, we'll try this out for now. We'll see what happens. All right. Now I want to make this as thin as possible, or least mass as possible. How much mass is this actually? This is 4 tons. How massive is this thing? 4 tons. What about this thing? This is 4 tons. Okay, they're all 4 tons. To be back, a parent entered my room, so I had to cut off the mic. Let me make sure I'm actually still talking though, so that'd be quite unfortunate if I just died. Wait, I wonder what that sounded like. Just me cutting off my microphone. Can I actually get to my current section? That'd be nice. I don't need to be at, give me 144p. I just want to hear if my mic's working or not. By the way, why do we have 5 current viewers? Please. What is this? Huh? Oh, I haven't. I just want to hear if my mic. Oh, okay, that's fun. All right, well, now that I know that's all working, that's cool. Let's head back to this. All right, what was I doing again? I was putting these down. We have 6. Can I actually do it all with 1? I don't think I can, which is unfortunate. That's okay, because it doesn't need to do that. All right, and then I want to have, do I need 2 of these? I do. Kind of unfortunate.
Sven underscore says ran the test, huge thrusters are better by a considerable margin, only concern is thrust ramp up.
Only concern is thrust ramp up. Well, how did you test it? What'd you do to get the epic test? Because I want to kind of test it out like this. Hopefully, wait, can I like get 100%? Not quite. We'll just deal with that for now. I want to see how this design works. This design might be good. I don't know though. We'll see. Because this is really the last design I think I've ever made. So, if I put a thruster like here, and another one here, I think this will be good enough for turning. And it's all connected to these guys, which is what's needed. All right, let's try this thing out. Okay. I need to go a little farther away.
Sven underscore says bare essential symmetrical with an engine room, one with 3 huge, and the other with 2 large and a single huge. Sven underscore says 150 versus 126 speed.
Because this is giving me 144. So what's your design suggestion? Let me see. Fairly essentials, an engine room, one with 3 huge, and the other with 2 large and a single huge. Okay. So you want me to put 3 huge. That is the strat. Okay. Well, the reason for this design though is that it's more compact. Am I actually running out of am I running out of fuel here? That's what's going on. I actually want to test this out. Am I gonna run out of fuel? I don't think I am. I think it's just like oh no, I am running out of fuel. Huh, but it says I need 1.7, I have 3. Huh, that seems like a scam. Okay. Wait, you got 150 just by the small thing alone? Wait.
Sven underscore says it was just a test rig to test speed, not suited for actual use.
Okay, that's fair. I have to hope they can't hear my brother in the background because he's being very loud and I don't appreciate that. But you know, we'll see. I don't know anything. Okay, we're gonna just do the huge thruster setup then, which should be fine. Alright, let's go large engine rooms then. I'll put down 2 of these and I'll do this setup right here. No, I don't know though. I don't know what the best setup is, because this looks good, but the problem is that you have to care about the amount of mass you're using. Like, if you keep doing this setup, where you just have like these 3, and you just keep repeating that over and over again, like, is it better, or does it get worse? Because the ramp up is just so insane. Like, if I had, say, this design right here, how bad is this? In terms of, like speed. Because this is going to cost a lot, but maybe it's, like, going to be worth it, because it's going to have, like, the speed buff. Like, it's going to go, like, 200 meters per second.
Sven underscore says the question is if the thrust power is worth the extra research cost, resource cost, and power draw when you're just going to hyperdrive everywhere anyway.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's about the short distances. So maybe just like a basic setup is all you really need. Like just these 3. Like this should be like good enough for like wherever you're going. But like if you could combine these 2 to make the power like if you go like this and then like cut and like make it go really close. So you can have just one thrust or one engine room. That might be better. But I don't know. These are the questions that need to be answered for this speedrun. So we're just gonna have 1 cockpit, 1 crew quarters, and then 1 hyperdrive. I think we need 2 hyperdrive for this setup. And this is literally everything that you need. Basically. Although you can't really turn around. Okay, I kind of want to stop. Just so I think can recoup. Now, how much... Oh, this needs 10 crew. Because... I don't know, like... Smaller ships seems better. But you do need the power. So... I want to go like this, I guess.
Mungbean says I doubt using only 2 thrusters per ER will be better.
Yeah, like I don't know, should I go with 6 large thrusters then? Like is that the golden spot? Or should I use 5 like I was doing before? Like that's these are the questions that need to be answered. Okay, I need to turn on blueprint mode. Because
Sven underscore says 1 engine room and 3 thrusters would be more efficient than 2 rooms and 4 thrusts.
yeah, I agree with that, but like is it gonna cost too much? Because I don't know. That's the question. Now, if I go like this, I put this guy in the middle, like, cause we need a bigger cot or more cockpit room, cause we don't get enough command points. Hmm. Cause if you like directly connect these guys like that, and then remove these connections because they're useless, and then have this be a hyperdrive instead, so this is all nice and good. So I don't think we care about like the percentage here as long as it's not too low. And then we want Atme crew, so if I just put two like so, and then I can have two cockpits like that, and then I can even have, how much does this cost, like in terms of tons? Like, this is 4 tons, but like how much is a single? Yeah, this is just 1 ton, so the base measurement is like 1 ton per area. So we can have this sort of setup.
Sven underscore says 2x2 storage and a small hyperdrive weight the same FYI.
Yeah, that's what I'm concluding. So if I do this, is this a good setup? Is this the setup of all time? I don't know. Because this is 162. He does do 180, but this is like, oh, but it's like right now. Why? You need 1.4 and you're running out. What's going on there? Because that's not good. I kind of want to look at this guy's design so I can get inspiration, but he doesn't show it to me that often. Okay, let me go back, because like when he's selecting the ships, I think that's when he shows it. What is this guy's build? What is this guy cooking? We're literally at the start of the thing. Okay, hopefully it doesn't lag out. Look at all thin legit. Bro's literally using mods. Like that cannot. Oh, I got like 1 frame of it. Hold on. Need to pause at the direct time. There we go.
Mungbean says the estimated power use bar doesn't account for the engine room extra power use, I think.
That's probably fair. Okay, I wish I could see that, but I can't. So I think we have to go to when they switch. Cat, do not knock over my mic, please. Okay, so this is the first thing. Scout. Sensor scout. We need to go back before they switch, which I think is here, right? Because this is when they switch from the beginning scout to like the right, this is the moment right here. Oh, look at that time loss. Imagine opening the menu several times. I want to see this guy's design because I want to know what they're doing. Oh, that's a good zoom in. Is that just 6 large thrusters? This is the max quality, so this is like anti like cheating. Let me zoom in on this. Let me zoom in on these pixels right here. Alright, where's the zoom button? Why is there no zoom button, bruh? Aha, zoom. Zoom in. Control plus apparently. Enhance. Enhancing. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay, so we have 6 engines, but seems to be engine room. This is the sensor array. Huh. Interesting. Can I get a better frame? Maybe one day. Do I really have to go all the way back? When does bro switch? Because this is the starting scout, which has this design, which is nice. Okay, when does bro go to the sensor scout? That is what we need to know. Because look at that tiny ship right there. Pause. Like that looks pretty good in terms of like efficiency. Okay. Let's go forward until, oh, was I going back? No, I'm going forward. Why did it go back? Okay, that's fun. Da. I'm gonna turn down the quality so I can actually like speed run through this until they skip. Because my internet does not like streaming and doing other things at the same time. Well, it doesn't really like doing anything because I have terrible internet. Alright, yes. Continue. Continue. Please. Why am I going 5 seconds in the future? It's like this. Like, normally doesn't it do 10? Like, isn't that the normal amount? I must get the screenshot of when Bro changes into his other form. Starter Scout. I can see because like the 5 pixels that I get here. Oh. Alright. This is when it happens, surely. Because, yeah, they're gonna get the first mission done. And then they're gonna be like, oh, yeah, now I can do the change, the swapperoo. Because this is like the baseline. Wait, it's gonna happen. Oh, it's happening. It's happening, I repeat. We're getting the intel. The insider information, I repeat. This is the great intel that we've all been waiting for. Okay. This is their setup right here. What? Alright. So, oh, I should not have done that. We can see all their setup, in fact. Well, let's go pause. Actually, we can't see this. They seem to be using large thrusters, though. Okay, why is this a good setup? Let's see. Let's just do some copying of homework. Because that tends to be a good strategy. Goodbye ship. You'll be missed. Okay. Now, let's see. How do I copy this guy's homework? We're gonna put down 6 of these guys. 1, 2, oh, that's 6. Okay. Alright, let's go back here. So we need these guys. And then we need an engine room, a hyperdrive, a sensor array. All the good things in life. Okay, let me see how much out of this I can remember. This is like one of those memory puzzle things. So we have this here. That's where the mirroring stops. I remember a fire extinguisher over here. Okay, and that's about it. We have that. Okay. So hyperdrive, power, okay, go. This is for the experiment.
Sven _ says made a ship that reaches 170.5 with the bare speedrun essentials, only has a 2x2 storage though.
2x, yeah, that's good for Hyperium though, I think. I want to copy this guy's homework though. It was like this, and then this over here, and then this here. My tripping. Oh, I'm smart. Okay. And then why does this guy have just random structural parts? Why? I think that's because it's loading in, right? Wait, I need to we have, can I get a frame where I can see it all? Like, bro's cutting it off like perfectly. Like, bro does not want the information leaked about their design, alright? Their insane design philosophy. Okay. Okay, what is up like here? What is this? I can't tell. It's not even like on the actual. Okay, they're getting a sensor array. Oh, it's the cockpit, of course. That's the missing piece here. Alright. Let's see how good this guy's homework is. Okay. So I need to be the speedrunner themselves. Okay, how fast does this thing go? This goes 136. I thought this went faster on his thing. Unless maybe I mistaken the 3 for an 8, because if so, that's not that good. If you think about it, I think we can make a better design. So how do we approve upon this thing right here? That's the question. And then I think my basic ship is good. Like if I go to my SR basic, I think this little guy is good. I'm gonna call this SR copied homework. This is like the baseline right here. Okay, now that I save this,
Mungbean says the speed will be different because Antithesis's run was done before the Meltdown update, which changed the drag formula.
oh, so they're cheating is what I'm saying. What you're saying, okay? Well, that kind of makes it so that literally any run can go. Well, I'm still sure that I can beat that hour time because I don't know how refined it is. I don't think it's that refined. I'm sure we can do better than an hour. But I don't know. This is what the speedrun practice is for. I just wait. Let me go to SR2. Yes, overwrite ship. Wait, no. Oh, that's what that meant. Okay, I'm sad. Wait, can I get back? There ain't no way. Ooh. Oh, hold on. We're about to get the intel right here. Only adjacent to radiators. Yeah. Like, yeah, this looks like a decent ship design. How fast does this go? I don't know, because if this goes faster, then this might be a good middle game ship. Okay, let's copy
Sven underscore says 170.5.
170 point. That's insane. So wait, are you telling me that this like this engine right here doesn't is also getting discharged from these guys because it's adjacent? Hmm. These are huge. Yeah. All right. Let's copy some
Sven
homework.
underscore says middle one is not overlocked, the others are.
Oh, it's not? I thought it looked like it. Oh, yeah, because these are like bigger fumes. Okay. Middle one's not overclocked. Cool. Lovely. All right. Time to make that from memory. Okay. Boom. Yeah. Overclocked. Yeah, yeah. And then these guys or whatever. Boom. I think I already messed it up because these are supposed to be down here. Okay. Let's see. Let's go back. We need this setup up here. So we have to go up. Nope, wrong thing. Use the large reactor, which I guess is fair. Large reactor. And over here you put like the cockpit and stuff, right?
Sven underscore says positioning is not a concern, the mass and symmetry are the same anyway.
Yeah, I know. I'm just making sure that I get your setup exactly so that there's not like some third factor here. Sure, my game isn't like complete.
Mungbean says could maybe save money if you overclocked a small reactor instead of using a medium.
Overclock small reactors instead of using a medium. Use, yeah, I guess. Let me finish it off though with this ending part. I mean, this is just a brilliant architecture, some could say. Oh, it needs to be overclocked. Okay. So this supposedly works. We'll see though. This is just great.
Mungbean says although it might need more crew, then in that case probably not.
Yeah. Yeah, because this is like full, yeah. This could be like insane if it's like like this could be an insane scout ship. Like this might be like the end game scout ship because I don't know how you get more efficient than this. Like, this might be as efficient as it gets. Because you got nice turning, you got everything you really need in life. It even has the whole like wobbles back and forth. Yeah. So I think this is good. What time is it? It's
Sven
10:40.
underscore says large reactor is just for symmetry, you can get
Mhm.
away with smaller I think but then one side is underpowered to counter off-center thrust.
Yeah, that would be a problem.
Sven underscore says not getting the most out of thrusters.
Hmm. Well, the thing is that like 170 is like so much faster. How fast is this guy going at like the end of the game? End of the game, how fast is this man moving? How fast is this guy going? Is this guy going 170? Wait, by the way, let's see what his ending setup even is like.
Mungbean says you do you not need a sensor array?
Uh, the sensor array, like, oh yeah, that's so true. The sensor array is really useful
Sven
for.
underscore says oh, thank you I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's kind of a necessary thing. I think I can cook upon this design though, because you literally can just move everything up one. I'm literally just gonna move everything like well, I need to
Sven
put.
underscore says you can slap it to the front and keep symmetry I guess.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's that seems like the plan of a century right there. Boom. Build them all. You need more command points. Ooh, that's not. All right, we're gonna do some rearranging. How do I rearrange this? So I need to turn. I either need to make a. Wait, how much is this in terms of alt? Is this 9,000? Ass is 9,000. Yeah, so this would be.
Sven underscore says then you don't have enough crew though.
Well, guess what? We need this
Sven underscore
anyways.
says needs a minor redesign, I'll get back to you.
What about this though? Is this the minor redesign of a century right here? Wait, that. Oh, this goes 162, which is good.
Mungbean says I doubt it's worth overclocking the reverse thrust with how expensive radiators are.
Maybe, I don't know. Well, the thing is, you also want the. Let's just go across the map here. That seems like a good speed test. Well, you also want to be able to turn. So, and like going backwards is like a good way to turn. I think. I think that's how this works. Because like that's like adjust yourself. Because they were never gonna slow down. So maybe we can just use left and right thrusters. Who knows? Let me go back to this. What is bro speed here? Oh, he is making the enemies fight each other. Yeah, that's smart. How does bro like not die
Sven
then?
underscore says it's overclocked for optimal turn thrust positioning, i.e. farthest from center of mass.
Hmm. So wait, this guy just like baited a guy to come in and help him. How'd bro do that? I wanna learn this man's techniques. Because if we're going faster than the sensor ER skull, oh, the sensor ER skull is going like one. Oh my, bro is zooming.
Mungbean says the huge thrust are more than enough for turning, there's a reason antithesis only uses reverse.
Hmm. Oh, okay. So you don't even. So the huge thrusters will just turn automatically. Okay, so bro is in fact just letting it all happen, huh? He's letting all the enemies
Sven
kill
underscore
themselves.
says that's true, might not even be needed.
Hmm. Okay, how fast is this guy going? I want to learn the speed, because bro keeps like stutter stopping. I'm sure bro's gonna actually go fast. Because I think like your design could be like end game. Because I want to see this guy's design though. You need to zoom in. Bro is like, nah, we're not zooming in. All right. Oh, this guy's a frame counter. He's getting 14 frames here. 14 FPS. Pretty slow. So this guy is just like, all right, I can respect this. So bro got like a really good ship, and then like is just letting AI fight it out. That's how he's gained the last bit of fame. Okay, that's interesting. How fast does the ship go, though? Please. I want to know. Stop spectating the battle and go find somewhere else to go. Oh, mission failed. I think it's going to like 180, right? I saw it go to like 180 once, but it's going too fast. Bro. Wait, he's going. Yeah, it's going to 189. All right. So that's like the speed that we need to know about. Which going 160 is like as fast. So I'm pretty sure it's okay if this thing goes 162. I think this is a good design. I think we can make this work right here. So I guess I don't know if we can make like the starting ship better. Like because this ship is pretty good. Speed run 3. Why not? I call you speedrun 3. Now, my very great attempt at making. Okay, my cat wants to leave, so I'm gonna let him do that. Hey, cat. Head out. Be free. Okay. Cat's free. Now they can stop distracting me. Okay. Hopefully I didn't miss any TTS while I was doing that. That'd be tragic. So this is my first like starting game ship, which is the SR basic. Now, it's just this.
Mungbean says remember small thrust does still generate power even when it's not overclocked. I bet it would still work if you removed the front radiator.
Really? Wait, do they? Wait, do the small thrusters actually just generate power? But I mean, like, contain small yeah. So you're telling me if I go like just like no overclocked, just the basic mode. Oh, that's still overclocked. Okay, let's do this, delete this. All right, see how this works. I don't think it generates enough power though. Well, oh wait, it is. Hold on. Well, we only go 163.3, which isn't like much faster. But if I turn around, how good is that? I don't think it's worth the performance loss. Because like if I'm trying to turn, it like fails sometimes. Which probably isn't good if you need to like do fast maneuvering. So I think we keep the whole overclock thing. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong in my assessment. Oh, so interesting.
Sven _ says overclocking increases power gen and power efficiency though, increased uptime.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the uptime is like important enough so that it should be we put it like that. Okay, is this ship good? Because this is my like baby ship that I want to start out with. I think this is a good design. It definitely does not need these guys though. So I can just remove
Sven
them.
_ says but, with how little you turn anyway, it might still not be needed.
I suppose, but like what's the difference? So you are gaining 1 and 1.2 meters per second. Is that worth the possibility of like oh no, you need to turn like really quickly and your power dies and something like that? I don't know. It's not like a monumental increase. Like that's like less than 1% of an increase. But hey, that 1% over 1 hour could make the difference. Who knows? And it's not like motion is like the main thing. I think.
Sven _ says probably, yes, they fire so infrequently that the low generation would be good enough.
Yeah, but like what if?
Mungbean says it's much cheaper though.
Oh, that's also.
Sven _ says and yes, the cost of a radiator.
Yeah. Okay. Wait, what is the cost of 10K? Well, yeah. How much this is? Yeah. Okay. Maybe you guys are on to something here. Definitely when it comes to cost. Let me do some like test runs here. Let me try like go in a box. We'll see how this works out. All right, let's see this box formation right here. This is the true test of all time. It's also not doing like the oscillation thing, which I find interesting. Like it was oscillating with the overclock, but now it's not doing that. Why? Okay, that's fine. Let's see how this sharp corner goes at 8x speed. This is like the determining factor of how good it is.
Sven underscore says now that they're not bound to a radiator, you can move the turn thrusters to the corners, better position.
Yeah. What? Why is this on? Why is this damaged? Okay, that's fun. Oh, now it's doing the thing. How, does it actually oh, this one's overclocked. Why are they overclocked? No. Okay. Let me do this. That should be good. So now these are both unoverclocked, right? Yep. Yep. All right. Oh, they're like dying though because it wants to do the whole wiggle thing. Why? Like, yeah, I suppose this will work. Like, if I want to do a quick, yeah, this will be fine. All right, we'll save this design, and that'll be the SR3, which is like the end game stuff, and the SR basic. Uh, the SR basic is just good, right? Like, can this be improved upon? Because it needs to be like cheap. Like, it needs to be under like how much? How much this thing costs? So I can actually look that way.
Sven underscore says the ship is wiggling because of thrust ramp up on your huge thrusters. Small thrusters have almost no ramp up and completely negate it.
Okay. I don't know if I can change that though. That seems like a fun problem. Load
Mungbean
ship.
says don't you need airlocks?
Why would I need an airlock? There's nothing that needs airlocking. Unless like to exchange ships. I suppose it's like the one thing that you need airlock for, huh? So I guess I can just do that on this ship. So this will be like a basic guy.
Mungbean says hyperium.
They both have hyperium. This is the you don't need a hyperium storage when you spine in because it automatically fills up. So I'm gonna replace this guy. SR basic. So oh no, that's not the actual thing. Save ship design. SSR basic. Okay.
Sven underscore says hyperium can be delivered by station crew, I think, directly to the storage room.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that one too. But like this guy right here, it does not matter. Like this guy will spawn in with enough hyperium to travel to like the big ship or the big area. What am I saying? The area in which it's like 16 to 18. That's where all the big ships are. This thing, I suppose I'll put the whole fire extinguisher and airlock just in case if something goes wrong. I guess. And with that, let's see how fast this thing goes. So this goes 162 most of the time, which should be fast enough for anything. So we'll call these two ships good. Because I don't think we need a third man, right? Like this guy is gonna get like the initial funds, and this guy is gonna be like the later like funds. Okay, I think that's the strategy. So I want to save the ship design as SR3. Okay, is this a good plan? Like I start off with this ship, and then I like get enough money to buy this ship. How much does ship cost? Probably a good thing to figure out. This ship costs 177,000. I think that's okay. Cause it's not gonna take that long to make that much money. Cause, Yeah, I think this all works out. But I mean, like maybe we can make a third ship that's like
Mungbean says I believe the wiggle is not caused by the ramp up, IIRC at some point they changed something about the AI which caused it.
Oh, okay. This is an AI problem. That's fun.
Sven underscore says bit pricey, 177k plus research cost.
Yeah. Well, I don't know like what would be a good middleman between these two. Like would it just be like this thing with large thrusters instead? Cuz I mean, we could sacrifice speed for cost and just like have the sensor array and have that like be able to locate ships, and then we'll just have like a tiny guy that's just a sensor array like this but sensor array. Could do that, but I don't know.
Sven underscore says how much is the unclocked thruster contributing?
The unclocked thruster, uh well, let's see. So if I hold down alt, I suppose it'll tell me. So this gives me 8,000 thrust compared to this guy, which is giving me 16,000 thrust. So this is giving me one fifth. This is one fifth of the entire thing in terms of thrust. I don't know in terms of like mass, but I would say it's pretty significant. I mean, I could just delete it. Is that what you want me to do? Just test out if I delete it? Yeah, I might as
Sven
well.
underscore says try removing it and see the impact it has.
Okay. Uh, so we lose, what is that, 5 meters per second? Oh, damn. I thought I'd lose a lot more than that. Considering I had one fifth of the thrust. So how much does that cost now? So it goes from 177 to uh where's the money? Is there like a money indicator somewhere? Credits? 165. Hmm. Or 166, I should say. I should probably round up. So that's like minus 11,000, but like, but you lose. Yeah, I suppose it's pretty good value. I don't know what else we could replace. Like, could we? Uh, I think the.
Sven underscore says not bad, over 10k shaved.
Yeah, I don't know what else would shave though. Like, I think that's about it in terms of cutting costs. Like, how much is storage doing? The storage is just 1.2K. So I think this might just be like the final setup. Unless like somehow we can make it like the small reactor instead.
Sven underscore says downsizing the thrusters would be the next step, but that might be pushing it.
Yeah. Well,
Mungbean says could cut off 3 doors.
could cut off the
Mungbean says oh actually 4.
bro. Like that's 100. That's 400, bro. We're not penny pitching here. Well, let's try this. We'll see what happens. Let me overclock this. Well, we'll see. We'll see what this does. Cause who knows? Who knows? It might. Yeah, this is now 139. Like so, we lost like a good 20 meters per second. How much does cost? One. Yeah, it's not worthwhile change. Hmm. Well, I think I could penny pinch here. So we don't need this door, right? These doors don't matter. Uh, this door does not matter. This door does not matter. I kind of need that door. That was kind of
Sven underscore says also, reserve the top quarters for manning stations exclusively, and leave the red shirts next to reactor for power distro.
distro.
Sven
Just
underscore says should help with walk times and power up time.
hmm. But don't they like automatically block? Like, should I just? Are you telling me like move these guys like down here? Cause like I don't know. I don't think any of these guys are like what if I like do like role management, like have two roles here, like one for the sensor array and the other one for like the engine room stuff. I'll make these guys green. Hiring priority. What? Okay. Let's can I like make how does this work? Oh, I can make these guys green. So job priority, You guys care about the sensor array, all right? That's your goal in life. 10 out of 10 sensor array all day. These guys down here, you guys are all about that thrust. And then probably also the wait, I should wait if I can I set them all to zero? Is that a thing I can do? Like set everything to zero, just have them all care about. Uh like these are like really high priority. I'll just into rooms. That's like the main thing. And I also should put the hyperdrive thing here too. Small hyperdrive, supply battery. These should be like 10 out of 10 functions, right? Because if you're not supplying the battery, you're worthless. You mean nothing to me if you don't instantly teleport me out of bad situation. So let's do that for both of them.
Sven underscore says when power is consumed, you want people already at the reactor to pick up a battery and start moving. RNG could mean you have idle crew in the top quarters away from reactor, hurting travel time.
Okay. How's
Sven
that?
underscore says like right now, 2 idle crew away from reactor.
Yeah. So you want me to put them like down here? Like in this spot? Like uh I want to keep these like the storage and the hyperdrive close together. So how would I do that? Hmm. Let's do this first. Yeah. And then go like this, put this guy up here. Delete this door, because this door is just gonna not be helpful. And then I guess I can move this guy over here. And then the storage over here. Yeah. Let me.
Sven underscore says no, the exact layout you have is good, but reserve the quarters away from reactor for roles where they don't need to move around.
But isn't this good?
Mungbean says keep the crew where it was but set the higher one to operate only.
Hire one to operate only. Okay, let's control Z. Z, 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 Z. A, okay. To operate only. Okay. I can. So let me. I know what you mean by that. I can do that. Edit roll. Job priority. Uh, cockpit. Let's see. Operate. Yeah, you don't need to be supplying batteries, bud. Well, I'll just put that in 8. Let's go to. Wait, can I like gather resources, repair? Okay, that's not. Inject resources at 1. Why? Come on. Ejecting resources should be top priority. Okay, where am I going? Sensor rate, supply batteries. That 8.
Sven underscore says this guarantees you have 1 crew idle at all times, and the other 6 always next to the reactor for instant collection.
Okay, so do I have to like remove the supply battery priority for them as well? Okay, I'm missing something. I'm missing the engine room. So the engine room you want to operate. That is what you want to do. Okay, and then the other guys, you don't want to operate. Operations is not what your job is. So we'll put this at an 8. We'll put this at an 8.
Sven underscore says remove all supply priority, yes.
Okay.
Parking meter says what is your fave weapon and why?
My favorite weapon, it's probably the laser. I really like how when you stack it, the ion beam just becomes really well. It's not called laser; it's called the ion beam. I like how the ion beam just becomes extremely good, but also the nuke, if you like mod it, is pretty insane. All right, what was I doing? I was going to here, and then I was going to remove the priority to do something. The sensor array, that's the one. Where's the sensor array located? Sensor array, you're not operating. You're putting this at 8. All right. Okay, so all the green shirts should be.
Sven underscore says if the idle 1 operator has any supply priority, and they choose to power something, it reserves the battery from someone who would have been closer.
Well, in theory, the green shirts are all going ahead and operating things. Like all 5 of them are just operating, or all 6 of them are just operating things. So in theory, it should still work. Why is the engine room not? Do I need to actually like prioritizing the engine room for the red shirts? because they don't want to operate for some reason. Oh, now they do. Does this like turn off sometimes to the bad AI? Cause I don't know. Like why? Like let me just go full speed here. Let's see what the thoughts are on the crew here. Are we gonna man everything? What? 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 What are we doing? Why are we?
Mungbean says maybe have the green operate sensors and control rooms and red operate engines.
That's what I was doing. Okay, whatever. I'll do that. What? What are we doing, guys? Guys. We are. This is a lose-lose if we just don't operate the thing. All right. That's funny though. Why are they doing that? This is the smartest crew that I could ever hire.
Parking meter says, do you think you will ever make a video explaining the lore of Cosmoteer? Because I don't think anyone has yet.
COS Modern? I I'm not really a lore person. I kind of just play games to mess with them. So like speedrunning in this case. I'm not a lore person. That'd have to be someone else's job. Okay. Oh, I put operation at 10. Now everyone's like, oh, we're doing that. Okay.
Sven underscore says 4 on sensor, 2 on ER, 2 for piloting. You have 8 crew required for operating. Pick where you want 2 reds to operate basically.
Okay, well, the red are going to operate the engine room. And this seems to be working because the what? Oh, I guess the red don't want to supply the sensor array with batteries, huh? I guess. Okay, okay. Red guys, we're gonna be smart, right? We're gonna have everything be nice and powered. There shall never be a time when something isn't powered, right? Why is the sensor array not being constantly powered? What are they doing? What is this? All right, job priority. You see this? Oh, that's not. Why is okay? Where is it? This stuff. Sensor rate. You don't want to operate it, but you want to supply the battery. I'm gonna put it at 9. So that's like it's not as powerful as the engine room, but it's like still there. Although we're probably not going to be in constant motion like this, so this is like an unreasonable example. So most of the time it's probably going to be operating. So I think that's good. All right.
Sven underscore says increase supply priority to sensors over engines. You will run at a deficit, but a brief pause will be enough to refuel.
Yeah, but we're not going to be like constantly moving like this.
Sven underscore says increase supply priority to sensors over engines. You will run at a deficit, but a brief pause will be enough to refuel.
Did it play it twice? Let's go TTS, lock in. Let's edit role. Let's go to job priorities. Yeah, you, the weird man.
Sven underscore says don't know why that played twice.
Yeah, I don't know either. Oh, nope, let's operate. There we go. Okay. So the question is this ship good? I think because if
Parking meter says when you do a playthrough, do you mainly mine, fight, or do quests?
If you watch I have 2 series that I started and didn't complete because I was like, I wanted to make a series. I tend to build a ship and then fight and then repeat. I don't do really mining at all. So that tends to be how I play the game. But as of now, I've been really loving messing with the game's features, like stacking ion beams. And I learned how to mod yesterday, which is definitely a horrible thing for the game itself, and my computer is definitely crying. But I figured out how to make the nuke like.
Sven underscore says my playthroughs degrade into mining fleets to build massive warships. LOL. I'd rather fight, but I never have the resources.
Yeah, I just get the resources from the guys I kill. That tends to be my strategy. Although I've never really made it that far in the game. Like I did like one long playthrough by myself, and I made it to like I wonder if I can get to the fame menu. Probably not. I'm just clicking the escape one over and over again because I don't know. I got to like the 4th highest fame in the game, and that's where I made like huge ships. Like I could show you one of the ships I made. I like had a fleet where I had this like absolute huge nuke guy, and then I had this guy here. I had this guy here. I had just a bunch of ships like this. Like, this was like my fleet. I really like this design. This design was cool. The enemy kept attacking this ship, so I just kept adding like layers of defense on them. So that's what I kind of did. This is like high fame status stuff. And I probably had like 2 more ships that I just haven't found yet. Okay. But for the speedrun, I think this is like the 2 guys I'm going to use for the whole thing. And I might start doing attempts tomorrow if I'm given the time. Because
Parking meter says, my goodness, you're good with building ships. Any tips?
uh literally whenever I build a ship, I go, all right, I have a plan, and I literally just go with it. Like if I show you like my nuke ship, let me see, where did it go? It magically disappeared. All right, like this ship right here, it's literally just I just like added pathways, and I just like had like mirror on, and I just kept going down. This is before the overclocked update. So I this is like my first time like ever using this sort of engine design. So I just kind of went with it. I like this idea though. I actually came up with this myself where I use armor, and like I know this is a common design, but I don't really watch Cosmoteer YouTube videos. So I came up with this one myself. And this whole like storage system thing, this is all just from my head. Like I never like watched anything about this. This little armor.
Sven underscore says, take a biology course and treat your rooms and corridors like organs and veins. LOL.
Bro, I hate biology, bro. I don't like that class. It's like just like infinite words thrown at you, and then you have to memorize them all. Nah. I like this armor chunk because since the AI kept attacking this thing, I was like, well, if this explodes, then at least it'll be like somewhat alive. Okay, I think I am going to end the stream though. I probably should be preparing to go to bed. I don't know if you guys saw my upload today, but I worked on that. I thought that was a cool video because I overclocked it because that people were suggesting to do that, so I actually did it. So hopefully that was good.
Parking meter says, hope have good day.
Yes, I hope so too. Hope have good day. Is that actually what you said, or is that what the text to be? No. Hope have good day. No, there's normally you in there, but I'm sure it's fine. This got 19 views. It's kind of crazy. Chat rate 1. Guys, we have a chat rate of 1. Congratulations. Chat rate. Oh, the chat rate goes from 3 to 0 to 1. I don't know what this means, like per minute, but that's fine. All right. Thank you for watching.
Sven underscore says, Juan.
Juan, your cat. Thank you for watching the stream. I shall end it. I'll end it in the best way possible. I'm gonna pull up my stream and then make it really obnoxious for the ending part. That's how you do it. That's how you be a professional streamer, alright? Okay, does that bring up my YouTube channel? It does. Wow, look at that thumbnail. Peak thumbnail design right there. Okay, I don't know if you guys saw my last 2 streams, but I like this song. It's called like NCS Feels Good. It's just like the classic back in the day stuff. Ooh, don't quit. Don't quit, guys. That's what it said. And then I can pause. I can go here. Turn on the volume. And now it's over. Once I start hearing myself, I can't go back. Oh, I can't go back. Oh, never mind. And then I can pause. Oh, right. Go here. Here we go. Turn on the volume. I don't know if anyone's here to watch this. Once I start hearing myself, I can't go back. By the way.
Sven underscore says, thanks random recommended video. I will keep smoking.
Pause. Okay. Right. Go here. Here we go. Turn on the
Oh, this-
volume.
this
I don't know
is
if
even
anyone's here to
louder.
watch this.
Alright.
Once I start
Well,
hearing
there we
myself, I
go.
can't
So,
go
by the
back.
way.
Sven underscore says thanks random recommended video. I will keep smoking.
Yeah, got double TTS.
Alright,
Alright.
here. Yo, turn on the volume.
This is
If you're not here to watch this.
Alright. There we go. So, by the way.
Sven underscore says thanks
No.
random recommended video. I will keep smoking.
Yeah. Got
Fine, it's gonna keep going anyways.
This is so dark.